Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Welcome to another edition of Airy Sky Relays video blog. This is an early morning Social Security edition. Now, for some of you out there that messaged me and etc., I want to thank you first of all for your questions and answers. Now, someone asked me about SSI, so I'm just going to get it out of the way. And that is, do I got to file taxes? No, you don't have to file any taxes, okay? Plain and simple, you just wait for your check to come in. So, I saw a news article today. I call it a news article. I couldn't find any truth to the veterans out there, the poor veterans, on their benefits. Someone posted, "Oh, great news, the vets." I've been tracking down, trying to find out more information about the vets so I can give the veterans an update if they have Direct Express. So far, nothing. So I'm sorry to say. If you veterans have something to say, I would love to hear from you. Now, this is a short video. It's been due a couple hours ago. I was taking a nap, okay? I went to sleep. It's been really interesting napping, okay? Got up, had some water. My water, I'm reusing a Pepsi bottle. Actually, I like reusing stuff, so what's going on? Social Security. So people have asked me time and time again, do I have to do anything for it? No. All you got to do is sit back and wait for your check. Unless you have children, then you got to go to the portal. They're going to update the portal eventually for tracking payments for Direct Express payments. So, in the meantime, we just got to sit back and wait. So, couple people, like said, one person thanked me, another person thanked me earlier. I'm just here to let you know a short update. Alright, so this is how I tell if anyone has gotten money on Direct Express. One, I call twice a day. Alright? So I call 10:30 in the morning and 10:30 or so at night. I also check online as a precaution just to see if it comes. The calling on the Direct Express cards basically tell you if there's anything pending. So far, as of currently, it is the wee hours of the 18th of April. Now, a lot of people have asked about, can we update the timeline? It's simple, really. So, most people online are basically saying that payments will go out now Monday. It was Wednesday the 15th. It was April the 13th. It was April the 17th yesterday. Don't believe it. What you need to do for all of you to have a good and happy wait for your Direct Express card payment to go in for your stimulus check is to be patient. And to do that, don't even think about your check. For example, like I said, these people, they're just throwing numbers out there. Social Security Administration's website says payments should be late April. That's literally the play on words. SSI payments will be early May. Again, play on words. The newspapers are saying that all payments will be out by the end of or by the beginning of the week of the 20th, which is Monday. The best course of action for you all is just to keep calling, checking your online account. Now, I don't have much more information. That my account's not been stimulated, as everyone's calling it now. My account has not been stimulated, or others, for Direct Express. The ones that did get payments through Direct Express is the ones that did file for taxes. So otherwise, the timeline I'm figuring is about May 1st for everyone, give or take. I could be wrong, but so far that's what it's looking like, unless they give you your payment on Wednesday, which is the last Wednesday of the month, due to the fact that or not last Wednesday, the 22nd, I should say, on the Social Security calendar. You can go to payment schedule at Social Security, and they'll literally tell you what's going on. So I hope, um, everyone gets paid soon. Um, there's a couple people out there. One of my, I believe, followers posted a story about them needing the funds really bad because um, they're hurting, and really severely. There's a lot of people out there hurting, and they need this money, and yet you know um, they're not getting it. But before I go, I want to share with you. Um, my comments. That's what I want to share with you. Okay, spend a couple minutes with the comments on, because people. I'm going to answer a quick couple of questions. One says, do I got to file any type of taxes? You don't. Okay, no, you don't have to pay any taxes. Sometime, excuse me, sometime tomorrow, I will be um um doing an FAQ. Okay, so uh like it said, so a guy named David asked, "Do we have to file taxes if on SSI?" No, I'll answer that right now. All you got to do is wait for it to come. Now, if you got SSI after January 20th, you might want to use the portal, because anyone after January 1st, 2020 will have to you know uh, file the portal. Same with disability. Same with other benefit programs. So, and another person asked, said, uh, screw airplanes and cruise ships, people need it more. Well, exactly. So for some of you who want to know what's going on, if you look at the news media currently, the news media is basically stating that they bailed out airlines, right? And the PPP loans and the government loans and the other loans and other things all are out of money. So basically, so that's what I was trying to say, is people have been asking, when will we get paid? I don't know. I can't guarantee a date for you all. So um, that's what I wanted to say to you all. I can't guarantee a legitimate date. I can give you the timeline that I'm basing everything off of, the end of the month. I'm figuring April 30th. As we get closer to next week, I might have a better grasp. But right now, by Direct Express's own phone service, they have new information from the the Treasury Department, the IRS. So, the economic impact payments, Direct Express's own 800 number, says they have no information on it and will never get any information on it. So, in the meantime, I thought I would share that with with you all. So, you know, And you'll get paid. It's just a matter of when. People keep asking about it. They're hurting for the checks. And honestly, the timeline's looking more like the end of April 30th to May 1st is what I'm thinking. Because if they were going to give it, like I said, people were tossing out dates. Oh, it's the week of the 6th. People started getting their Social Security refund, their stimulus checks on Social Security, retirement and stuff. But those are the ones that filed taxes. They got the first wave. Then 1.5 wave was April 13th. And then through the week of the 13th to the 17th, again, people, it's trickling down. But as of the 18th, through Direct Express directly, I'm assuming from my own payments that no one else got paid. Now, if you guys get paid, I've had people say that they they would actually post comments letting everyone know if they got paid. See if the timeline is different from others. So, in the meantime, like I said, the next step in the payment process, people are throwing out there on different YouTube channels the dates of the 20th to the 24th. First, they were saying it was the 6th, then the 11th, and then the 13th, and then the 15th, and the 17th, and so no one knows. So I'm not throwing dates out there. I'm just saying currently the IRS has no timeline. Social Security has a timeline of SSDI late April, SSI early May, Social Security retirees, survivors late April. Late April would be the week of the 27th to the 30th. It'd be what I would classify as late April, whereas I still would classify April 20th as not late April. People say, oh, late April is April 20th. That's, in my opinion, still mid-April because there's 30 days. So, but that's just my opinion. So, that's all the answers, I can give right now. So, but at least I'm being completely straight up, like I've always been, crystal clear with you all. So, you don't need to file taxes. All you got to do is sit back and wait. And like I said, with all the government programs, the federal loans and everything out of money, they haven't brought it up. They're burying it now. Think about that. I want you to think about it for a minute because I'm doing only Direct Express and SSI and SSDI retirement survivors for you all. Think of it. 2 days ago, they said small businesses, the money ran out, right? I think it was like yesterday and the day before, right? So they ran out of money, right? And now they're trying to bury it. There's a little small link on the side, like CNN had today about it. CNN, like in the current crisis we're in, talked about, newspapers are talking about how, the loans are done. Some cities are trying to pull resources to keep these important businesses open, not open, but, afloat. Unfortunately, the problem is like I said, what happens? So Chloe keeps opening the door, so the allergy is starting to kick up again. So there you have it, everyone. So my timeline is, if Social Security is correct, would be end of April, early May for benefits for both SSI and SSDI. But I do want you to look at the keep an eye on the news channels, CNN or whatever news agency you like, and you'll find something for yourself, okay? You can find many information of Social Security, Direct Express, etc. if you look. Now keep calling Direct Express, and please just stay hopeful. Your checks will be here. If you believe any of these YouTubers or commenters that are posting you're going to get it next week, if you get it next week, I'll be very happy for you. If not, well, don't hold your breath. Like said, right now the government loan programs and everything else is out of money. Big businesses, cruise liners are probably up next. Airlines were bailed out this time around, and so it's not cool. So just think of it that way. And if the media starts bearing the news on the loans and everything else, you guys might be waiting a lot longer for payments. So just think of it that way. I just want to share that with you. Otherwise, have hope that they can stick with the current timeline. So with that said, everyone, please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions. Hit the like, subscribe button. Hold some fun for the family, including your dogs and your cats, your bunnies. Hit that bell notification. Please post any comments or concerns you have or ideas. I will answer them. And thanks for watching, everyone. And God bless you in everything you do.